Hi, I'm Chris Kenton, and this week we're going out on a whim with Jack Jia, the founder of Baynote. If you remember our discussion with John Gerard, the CEO of Clickability, you remember the idea of the 1% doctrine? That was the idea that in any social media circle, all of your content's going to be generated by only 1% of your community. Well, Jack focuses on the other 99%, what you might call the silent masses. Baynote's technology analyzes the behavior of users on a website and then uses that information in order to dynamically change the content on the site in order to better serve the next wave of users. You can think of it as tapping into the wisdom of the silent masses. Jack has created a technology to do just that. So let's go and talk to Jack and find out what he can tell us about how this technology might change the practice of marketing.
Baynote does product and content recommendations for websites based on this notion of invisible crowds, the people who are on your site, where they're getting value, what product and content they like, and then recommend that back to the community in real time and dynamically. Basically, we observe every single users on the site, and based on their behaviors, set of behaviors we track, and we group them without them knowing it into what we call like-minded peers. And then with that, we use like-minded peers to drive new navigation behavior. So people like this product also like that product. People who bought this particular product also like these accessory products, or changing the search result. Instead of ranking by matching keywords, or ranking it by community interest. It's basically the community effectively coming together with a common interest, so that the content that comes up in the top will be the most useful, most relevant to that particular community. There is a famous book on wisdom of crowds, which basically says a random group of people, well-informed, independent people, actually knows a particular topic and predict decisions on certain kind of topic very, very accurately than the best individual experts. 99% of the website visitors do not engage with explicit social media activities is because there is no incentive for them to engage. Unless you can figure out a way to line up the 99% of your audience to their true motivation, you cannot really know their intent. You cannot know their opinion, right? So today, the only way to really know that is watching their behaviors. They come to your site for a reason. That's their motivation. They either come to shop a product or read an article, get a knowledge, or do some research. And watch that is the only accurate way of knowing whether they are satisfied or not. The future is very interesting. Right now, the web is not mirroring the real society, the real human world, right? Human world, you go to any store, go to any market, you see people. Right now, you don't see people. You go to your website, you see yourself. When you start to tap into the 99%, the invisible crowd, the silent majority, and then we will basically see tons of innovations and tons of business opportunity coming up. Now you got majority of people in your hand, and now you can do something with it. There's always more content that people can consume today, but people are really overwhelmed with the content, right? The problem is segmentation. If you can segment deeper and deeper into the long tail content, long tail product, then now people can consume more. So therefore, more product and services will become online, and therefore, the long tail story continues. I think marketers, for all these years, because for lack of data, we start to build our knowledge. We think we know better, right? But from our heart, we know marketers are really trying to satisfy customers. Now, if you have data, you have behavioral data and other kind of real data to know what your customer really want, why get in the way, in the middle of it, right? So let your customer do the selling for you, right? Facilitate that process, make technology available, make your infrastructure available, and let your customer do the job.